Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing very well. For today's valued viewer request, we've got new from Rory Shields. Thank you, Rory. It's a nice name, Rory, isn't it? I used to know Rory, but he wasn't a very nice guy. A couple of months ago, I was talking to an old A-4 pilot, and he was telling me about one time in 1965 when an A-4 was lost because the ground crew accidentally rolled it too far back in the elevator and dropped the plane off the side. Now, the special thing about this one, and the reason why I wanted to cover it, even though there's nothing really for us to do, is the problem was that the A-4 had a B-43 nuke, live nuclear bomb on it, and the poor pilot stuck in the cockpit. They never recovered anything, including the pilot. Really nasty incident, but incredibly interesting and amazing how many broken arrows, well, around this time especially, but in the last few decades. The 1965 Philippine A-4 crash was a broken arrow incident in which the USN Douglas A-4E Skyhawk attack aircraft of VA-56 carrying a nuclear weapon fell into the sea off Japan from the aircraft carrier, the USS Ticonderoga. I didn't know there was ever a carrier called Ticonderoga. That's a new thing. The aircraft, the pilot, and the weapon was never recovered. I wonder why the pilot didn't eject. They do have ejector seats, don't they? I never quite got my head around that, because it's not like... I bet it kind of flipped over and went... Do you know what I mean? It kind of flipped out and then went...
Yeah.
So... nasty. The accident on 5th of December 1965, 31 days after Ticonderoga's departure from the US naval base Subic Bay in the Philippines. The attack jet fell over the side during a training exercise while being rolled from number 2 hangar bay to the number 2 elevator. The pilot, Lieutenant Junior Grade Douglas M. Webster. The aircraft, the Douglas A-4E bureau number now, I know what that means, 151022 of VA-56, and the B-43 nuclear bomb were never recovered. From the 16,000 foot depth, wow, 5 kilometer depth. The accident was said to occur 68 miles from Kike Island, Kagoshima Prefecture, Japan. Ticonderoga had aboard Carrier Air Wing 5 during this cruise with 2 squadrons of Skyhawks, the other being VA-144. Revelation. It was not until 1989 that US DoD revealed the loss of the 1 megaton RC. 1 megaton. They managed to fit on a friggin' H-bomb.
Yikes.
Yeah, Jesus. H-bomb. The revelation inspired a diplomatic inquiry from Japan requesting details. Not bloody surprised. You've just dropped a 1 megaton bomb. We've got the picture of the bomb there, which, well, just a big bomb at the end of the day. I'm amazed now that an A-4 could carry a 1 megaton bomb. God, isn't it crazy how much more dangerous things used to be in the 60s than they are now? With planes, B-52s flying around with like 3 or 4 of these things crashing randomly because of their bad tail fins and stuff. Absolutely crazy. Nasty sad story. Now, it sounds stupid dropping a 10-ton plane off the side of a carrier, but could you imagine how dangerous it is on top of an aircraft carrier? But bearing in mind, it's a massive village-sized thing that's constantly pitching and swaying with freak waves and stuff like that. And the momentum that could build up with a 10-ton plane moving about, or a 20-ton plane with an F-14, once that thing gets rolling, that's it. That's never going to stop. It's going to go off the edge. You can start to see why things like that happen. That's that. Interesting story. I guess we've got to sort of reenact it. Stand by. Okay, welcome back, valued viewers. If you can hear me, this is how bad carrier operations can get. Look at this. How easily something can topple over the edge. Let's hope that someone doesn't accidentally release the wheel chocks. Anything could happen, boys. Oh! Ho, 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 ho.
Oh! Where are you going?
I'm flying! I'm flying! Yeah, let's go, boys! I'm flying, RC, I'm flying! How did even this turn into a stupid video? Why can't we just do anything normal? God damn it. I don't know, RC. It just did it. Look, I'm flying. Oh, that's so cool. To infinity and beyond.
You have your throttles up or down?
I had my throttles... When I jumped off, I put my throttles up and it just... Look at that, RC. Can you see that?
Yeah. That might be dipping a little bit.
I think we may. Look at that! I think I know what Sunday's challenge is going to be. Oh!
Okay,
Look at
right
that!
there.
Look at that! That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh! The whole bow went under. The whole bow went under.
It's not really indicative of the actual, like,
Jesus H. Corbett. Right. Well, that is really.
waves aren't
That's
matching.
not what I expected, RC. Sweet, I'm still flying. I better punch out. Okay. Somehow yet again turned a tragic incident into something ridiculous, and we apologise, but it kind of wasn't our fault. Hope you enjoyed that and see you later.